Yeah, Babongile Sikhonjwa for Star FM, sounding good all the time. We are here at Stats with the After Drive on on a lovely Wednesday. The weather is much better than yesterday. Yesterday it was colder. Today there's no wind, slightly chilly, but we are still enjoying ourselves. At Stunts the pub. Stunts is between 6th Avenue and Stunts is on 6th Avenue. Frank. Stunts is on 6th Avenue between Robert Mugabe and Josiah Tokokara. Joining me right now is one of our comedians that we're proud of. He has traveled here and there and over there. Frank Chirisa, welcome to the After Drive.
Wow, thank you, Babongile, for having me. Bulawayo's own developed rockstar, and with Bishona, rockstar from Bulawayo. Yeah, so we are like a rock duo now. Yeah, we are a rock duo now. I don't know what we'll call our duo though. Unity.
Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but thank you so much
Frank,
for having me.
Can I regard you as controversial, or should I just say a comedian who's gone through stuff?
A comedian who's gone through stuff, please. Because now I'm grown. The controversy was like back there. Now I'm mature. I'm 24, and I'm.
Are you free to discuss some of your controversies? It could help the young guys.
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
So, Frank, frankly, okay, but on a serious note, you once tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And you came out of that element. Walk us through the process.
Hey, life is hard, guys. Life is hard, and life was hard at that point. I felt like there was no option out, like on top of that, I'm a Manchester United supporter, and I'm just like a Zimbabwean living in Zimbabwe. I'm a broke comedian, and I voted for the other guy who was like, so.
Okay, I want to ask which guy.
Yes.
Anyway, but still, so how did you come out of that space? Because you wrote a note, we were all so worried about you. We went all over looking for you on that particular day when we understood you wrote the suicide note.
Yeah.
And then you ended up at Ngutsheni. And then you come out of that and started doing big shows.
Yeah, so as a public figure, so I believe I am a public figure now. Everything was out there in the open. Everyone saw that's what was going on. Everyone saw me at my lowest, and it was a tough time for me. But the moment that I realized that no, I have healed, but then I've healed, but people saw me when I was down. I do have the potential in me to rise. So you look at me rising, and you're someone who's been in my position before. You can end up getting inspired. You end up seeing that no, man, fine, you can feel like there is no hope for you, but just look at that guy. He went from being a suicide survivor, he went and stayed in Ngutsheni, he came back up, and now he's there.
Right.
What's special about him? What is it that he did to get there? How can I get to talk to this guy and see how I can do to also improve my life?
Right. Is it safe to say prayer works?
Oh yes, prayer really works, because that's when I actually gave my life to Christ as well. And now I'm with God, things are getting better.
Right. Yeah. Quickly. Yes, when did you realize that you're a funny guy?
So I've always been funny. But then when I was in high school, things of self-esteem, because you're coming from like a background that's not really great, an okay background, and you're having guys who are coming from great backgrounds. So you don't have like proper self-esteem to go out there and lay out your ideas. I started getting self-confidence when I was now in A-level, when I was now like a deputy head boy with my blazers at Newton, and I was like,
like man,
be strong, So from there, that's when I had the confidence now to actually make people laugh. Girls will even come to me and say, oh, you are funny. But then with comedy, it was just time. That's when I realized comedy was for me, and I'm funny. The more I fell in love with it.
Right, you had a show recently in Harare?
Yeah, I've been based that side now. That's where I've been doing most of my work. Because for me, Harare has been developing me better than this side. Because what Bulawayo does, Bulawayo grooms you. Bulawayo Group talent, you are raw, you are great, you are good, but then the aspects like the business side now, I got to be groomed the business side of comedy when I had to move to Harare. That's why I'm back now to show the people what I have learned that side.
All right, let's talk about your forthcoming show.
Yeah, I'm going to be the first comedian to fill up Bulawayo Theatre back to back 24 and 25 August to tape my 1-hour comedy special, Funny Stories That Heal.
All right, you want to share one funny story that heals?
Yeah, funny story that heal. First one. So for me, the concept is I get to look at the stories in my life that make me sad, and I use humor to turn around the stories. Like recently, my grandfather passed away on the 31st of January. No, the 31st of January, yes. So when the phone rang that your grandfather has passed away, before I could even process it, the first thing that came to my mind was a joke. Like, okay, grandfather has passed away, so his new name is granddad. and I get on to talk about his funeral because my grandfather and I share the same name, right? So I actually remember, true story, the preacher from Zayoja was praying, right? And he was like, Mari Baba, Chorai, Mana when you Frank Chirisa, I was like, hey, you know, I was like, oh, so I look at those things now, I'm like, wow, this is great content.
Oh, wow, awesome, Frank. Thank you so much. So where can we get tickets for your show?
Tickets are available at King's Pharmacy, 9th Avenue. And am I supposed to talk how much they're going for?
If you wanna.
Yeah, regular it's $5, VIP is 10, VVIP is 25. It comes with front row seats and my book. I wrote a book on these funny stories that heal.
Okay.
Ngutsheni wakunjani mina ngikhaya sakhula njani. All those things. And you get that book for $25.
Wow, how many tickets have you sold so far?
As of yesterday, we had sold 200. I haven't checked in.
What is the capacity of the theater?
It's 319, so 638 in total.
Oh, wow. Good luck to you, Frank.
Thank you so much.
Great to talk to you, man.
I
Great
really
to talk
love
to you,
man.
Good to see you. But I'm going to We were up and down
my life
for you,
so
man.
it means that if I face problems, you're supposed to take care of me. Because I should have died. And I was like, yeah, so I'm your responsibility.
Well, there it is. That is the story of Frank Chirisa. Make sure you catch him at Bulawayo Theatre 24 and 25 August. I'm definitely going to catch one of those days there. Honestly, because save this young man's life. Hey, it was a bad day that day, bro. Bad day. But nonetheless, we're at Stunts, the pub right here in the city of Kings. So come and join us as well. Can you just say hi, Nyanga? How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm well.
Okay. So ngimfundisa ishona. Wadiko boyere ma settings.
No, nice one, Frank. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Keeping you on the edge of your seat. The After Drive on Star FM. Sounding good all the time.